But when did you meet Brennan? Y'all knew each other growing up, like doing the quarterback circuit.
8th grade.
8th grade probably. He
Y'all
was.
do like 3D
I was in
QB, right?
He was probably in, yeah. I was 8th grade.
He played on like the older premium 7-on-7 team.
OG premium. Team Gas.
With like that was like the first premium team with like it was Kyle Ford, Brew McCoy,
Kyle Phillips,
Micah Pittman.
That's gross.
Yeah, no, it was ridiculous.
That was your 7-on-7 team.
Yeah,
and then you
I was on
after.
Well, yeah, I was on like the baby team because I was in 8th grade.
That's arguably one of the most notorious stacked 7-on-7 teams.
Yeah.
Arguably.
Well, if you look at the guys now, those are the guys like running college football.
I thought Ground Zero is the best team out here.
Yeah, absolutely not.
Premium,
really
Ground Zero, Pro A, all would go head to head in the tournaments.
Yeah.
Who'd you play for, Brad?
In the 7-on-7?
Yeah, were you into
I
that?
actually, it had just picked up when I was like a junior in high school. And actually, like everyone in my area, we actually got together and like we made our own team. And we went to Vegas and we balled out on all these like, bootleggers, and there was all those teams there. And we actually made it pretty deep, I think, to like the semifinals. There was another competition where we played and we ended up getting smacked by like the Bosco team. Like it wasn't the Bosco team
or whatever.
Yeah, and it was
Yeah,
like
yeah.
I remember.
the whole team was Bosco though, or Orange County,
Yeah.
But I got into
It
it.
was dirty. I remember DJ was playing for them.
That had a lot of polys on it, definitely. Team Aiga. That was a big poly team, though.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's the most fun I've had playing football though. Those tournaments.
7-on-7 tournaments are the best.
Bro,
They are the
it's
best.
like
Yeah.
AAU basketball, but
Yeah.
for football.
Did y'all travel a lot too?
Yeah,
Yes.
basically Coach Fig, who's like the owner of Premium Sports, just takes us across the country so he can like go to clubs in different cities.
That's why you never learn to snowboard or skateboard or anything, right?
Fig's awesome.
Yes.
Fig's awesome.
Fig is the greatest. Fig's the greatest. Fig's the greatest coach I've ever had.
Shout out Fig.
Really?
Shout out Fig.
Now,
Hawkins High School. Yeah.
Now Inglewood High School.
Yeah. He started at Hawkins High School. That team was stacked with in every position.
Yeah.
now here's my
It was
question for you
great.
guys
Go
though.
ahead.
Like looking back, do you feel like do you feel like you wish you had more time to do other sports or like venture out and like do more other things besides like football all year round, specialized training? Like do you wish you could have played baseball or basketball now that football is like a professional job for you, even though it's college? But
Yeah.
basically,
Not really, honestly, because like I love football so
Right.
much, and like, so that's like what I wanted to be doing. It wasn't like
All
I
around.
loved basketball just as much
Mhm.
or anything like that. Like
Right.
football was what I wanted to be doing, so it was never like, oh, I have to go to practice, I have to go to training, whatever it was. And I feel like in high school, which I don't think is the case really anymore, like transitioning into college, but in high school, like you have leeway to like have other interests,
right.
And I think like the biggest jump from high school to college is being able to balance those other interests that you used to be able to.
Well, now
Have
there's
time
like,
for.
I mean,
Right.
now it's like encouraged now.
To
Like,
play other
now
sports?
to play other sports, but also like to have other interests.
It's
now.
Yeah.
gone through like
It's
different phases. Because at first,
Yeah.
like especially quarterbacks, it was like you only play quarterback,
yeah.
and then now it's like coaches are looking for guys who could do different things. Like a lot of
Yeah.
baseball guys,
Right.
track.
Yeah, a lot of baseball guys. I mean, Mahomes was a huge baseball
Mahomes,
guy.
yeah.
That was like I feel like he's the one who like
Kinda
started this
changed
whole
it.
like Twitter trend where it's
Russell
like
Wilson too, right?
Russell Wilson,
I mean,
but
Brady,
Mahomes
Brady
really
was a
started that trend,
catcher.
I feel like.
But
Yeah.
I think you see with like at least the other positions in California, at least a lot of those dudes are multi-sport athletes, but the quarterback position out here is just
yeah.
straight.
It's
everyone-
specialized.
It's specialized.
It's because it's so competitive.
yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
that too.
Like,
You see dudes like transferring high schools all the time.
Yeah.
And it's just so competitive. Like you're training all year round, whether you're in 7-on-7, you're with your team, or you're like with the private coaches.
Yeah.
I mean, you're going to like private coaches every weekend, and doing stuff like that. So I think like with the other positions, definitely you see a lot more multi-sport athletes, basketball players, track
Yeah.
guys. Just the quarterback position's so in high demand here.